Hey, okay. I'm about to uninstall Grounded, and I know that nobody's playing it, so nobody probably cares anymore. But I wanted to show you what I did because I'm still very proud of it. And if you ever decide to play, you're going to want to do something like this. So here I am, top of the trash heap, wearing my cool Mantis armor. Let's put the scythe on here for fun. There we go. All right, yeah, top of the trash heap, very southwestern corner. And essentially what we've got is zip lines to help us get around. And I put one over here so that you could come back to the trash heap whenever you want to. And it goes all the way to the base. And by the base, that's where the magic happens. In one of the last patches, they added this little aphid on top of your zipline, which lets you change the directions so you can go both up and down zip lines. So it doesn't really matter anymore whether you have gravity on your side. But I made a lot of this before that update. Like, I spent so many hours making this, getting all of the gravity right and everything like that. And then they updated it, and I was like, well, hell. Still can use the lines that I built, but wouldn't have had to have gone so extreme. So as we approach here, you can start to see the tower that I made for ziplining, and all of the zip lines, the little highways. Oh shit. I didn't expect that. Anyway, so coming up here, you got the little pad, got a little armor buddies. Never quite finished putting all my armor on there, but and we're gonna go. What is the first person mode again? How do we do that? Oh god. I don't remember how to switch back into first person. Anyway, I've got kind of a landing pad right here where a bunch of the zip lines come in, from the picnic bench, from up in the upper yard, over by the pond, etc. And I did kind of the same thing up here because what I wanted was that's where you land, right? Down gravity. And up here is where you leave, up gravity. Up so you can have like an angle down to where you want to go. That's not necessary anymore, but still, you can get anywhere you need to. You want to go to the hedge lab, got the start of the hedge lab, we got the end of the hedge lab. I've got one that goes over to across from the pond down to the oak tree, one up here to the shed, one over to my little base over here, just kind of the charcoal pile, just a little bit of everything so that we know that wherever we needed to go, wherever we needed to farm, we could get there quickly. And every now and then there's like things that get in your way. One of the NPCs will get in your way every now and then, but otherwise it's pretty smooth sailing. The only issue I've had is some of the lower lines. You'll run into like dandelions or grass, which you can just, if you go chop them down real quick and pull out the root, then they don't ever come back, right? So, but I made so many lines, so much spider web. I mean, they really truly go like everywhere. And I'm actually going to jump off this one and go over to the pond real quick here, the little pond house. Because it's just like I built this line over here so I could come back, down. And now that you can go up, it's just so awesome. I don't even need to use my staircase over here that I jerry-rigged up. So it saves so much time, and it's really not even that hard to build. The materials are easy to farm. Clay. I think the bee stinger is probably the most difficult, but even that doesn't take too much. Yeah, and I built kind of a little repository over here. And I'll just take you to the highest one real quick, because I built this one way over here. So the side angles get weird when you're building them. You have to make sure that you have this direct line of sight to where you're trying to go. So like if you click on the little base here, you can connect other ones, right? You can kind of see where all of my different connecting points are around the yard. But you do have to have a line of sight, otherwise it says connection blocked. So most of these where you have line of sight, I built a line. But this one here goes all the way to the tippy top of the yard pretty much, other than like the wheelbarrow. Takes you to the top of the logs in the upper yard. And like getting up here, like there's things you need to farm over here. There's a moth up here, and so getting up here is kind of important, and frickin' parkouring up this log every time just got so annoying. So I carried the stems all the way up here and built a hookup, and I'm glad that I did, because I came over here a lot of different times to farm you know, moth stuff and ticks and different things. Oh god, that was close. Anyway, a little moth snoring. Oh. Anyway, I just wanted to show everybody before I uninstall the game and forget about it, because it took a lot of time, it took a lot of effort, and it was fun. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed